It's almost like I have some sort of special talent to pick filming times when there's weird, loud noises going on outside. Welcome to the plan with me. Everyone grab your drink of choice because we're doing a plan with me. Today my drink of choice is a matcha. Like I've been saying for the past month and a half, I have been becoming a matcha girl. Plan with me's have gone from a coffee event to a matcha event, and I like it, especially as the fall is coming around. I feel like my next mission is to try a hot matcha. I don't know how that'll go. I feel like I'm not gonna like a hot matcha, but I need to try it at some point when the weather gets a little bit colder. Welcome to the October plan with me. How's everyone doing? I love this new little setup that we do on my bed because it's a little more comfortable for me and it's a little cozier. Bennett can be involved even though he doesn't really like looking at the camera. He just likes you to know that he's around. He's a bit of a diva on set sometimes. There are currently 2 days left in September. I'm filming this on September 29th. It has just been so gloomy for days. My apartment has been so dark. I feel like it's been so hard for me to do anything. My hair is driving me nuts because it has just been so incredibly frizzy. I think we're almost out of the woods with all of this rain. Today is the worst of it. New York City is under a state of emergency. It's raining so much because we literally cannot handle any rain because the city is sinking and the infrastructure is bad. But that's a topic that I could spiral about another day. We're gonna stay more positive today with our plan with me. September went by pretty quickly. I know I say that about every month, but September felt a little different than all of the other months. If you've been staying up to date with my vlogs, I have been talking a ton about my health anxiety and health journey that I've been on. I had to get a procedure done. I've been seeing a ton of different doctors about a rash that has been coming up on my face, coming and going. I have been kind of a... Do we hear this baby screaming or is this just me? I have been dealing with things with my lymph nodes and a recurring rash on my face. This month, like in September, every single thing I was trying to figure out just kind of came at me full force. And so all month I was kind of working with an ENT and an allergist and a radiologist and getting ultrasounds and really struggling to schedule an appointment to get a biopsy. I just had a lot going on. So if you aren't caught up with that, I talk about it a lot in my vlogs and I'm not really gonna talk about it that much in the plan with me. But I just feel like my entire month was kind of consumed by me trying to figure out all of these health issues I had been having. I did not get much done. And I know that I've been kind of a broken record with that the past few months. I've been saying I haven't been getting much done because this all kind of started in mid-July. So I've been a little bit all over the place and chaotic, but I am happy to say I think I'm finally out of the trenches. I am very confident that October is going to be a month that I can be productive and really focus on my YouTube channel and focus on auditioning and dancing and singing and all of that. I just feel like all of that has kind of been on the back burner for the past few months. And if anything, I've been focusing on YouTube, but I've really been putting my dancing and my auditioning and everything with the theater side of my life kind of on hold because I only have so much time in a day. So in the next few vlogs after this plan with me comes out, I kind of touch on my appointment that I go to and my procedure that I need to get. And I am feeling very hopeful about a lot of the news I've been getting recently. So I'll talk about those more in the vlogs. Hey, Bennett. All of this is just to say that I am feeling very positive for October and I'm feeling very hopeful that I am going to get a lot accomplished and I'm feeling excited for it. Let me know, how was your September? Did you have a good September? Were you kind of struggling like I was? I'm curious if we've all kind of been on the same page of feeling chaotic or if it's just been me. I don't know. So now we're coming up on October and I really can't believe that we are coming up on the end of the year. Like this year has flown by, but it's also been like the longest year of my entire life. Like I keep thinking about things that happened in January and February and I feel like it was 5 years ago, but at the same time, I feel like 2023 just started. Like I'm feeling very weird about this year. My friend Emily keeps telling me that this is a very transitional year, and I have to agree with her. This has been the biggest transitional year of my life in like every single aspect. Like in my professional life, in my love life, in my financial life. Like I feel like this year has just been so transitional and I've been learning so much about myself and I've been becoming so much more independent and I'm very, very proud of myself. But this year is not what I thought it would be. I was kind of expecting 2023 to be the best year of my life. Honestly, maybe in a way I'll look back and think this was the best year of my life because every single thing that's happened this year is shaping me into the person that I want to be and like getting me toward the goals that I want to get to by having to go through like the hard stuff. But I just can't believe that we are in the final 3 months of the year. I'm excited for October. I don't really have any crazy plans this October. That's why I'm really excited that I am finally leaving behind a lot of these health things that I've been dealing with. And I'm excited to focus a ton on YouTube and theater, and I don't know, I'm feeling hopeful. I'm not feeling overly optimistic because I know each month I'm like, this will be my month, and then something crazy happens, but I'm feeling better than I have been the past few months, and I'm feeling more like myself. Let me know if you have any fun things you're doing in October. My brother's birthday is this month. My parents' anniversary is this month. Those are kind of the big things that stick out to me when I think about October. Oh my gosh, I never even said like hello. Hi, how are you doing? My name is Alexis. I'm 26. I live in New York City. This is my studio apartment I'm filming in. I've just been talking for a million years. I always do this in the plan with me and I don't introduce myself. That is so rude. I am so sorry. Welcome. If you are just tuning in, if you are brand new here, or if you've never watched one of my Plan With Me's before. So I use Notion, which is an online platform. I like to describe it as an online bullet journal because it's super customizable. You can do whatever you want with it. And you can use it for literally any aspect of your life. That is so vague, I realize. I'm realizing that every time I explain Notion, it is vague, but you will see, because you'll see it on the screen. I'll walk you through it. But I've been using Notion since September of 2021. So we've just come up on the official, I guess, 2-year mark, but now when I compare like my stats and stuff from 2021, we have 3 years of statistics that I can compare, which is really exciting. I'm super excited that we got this far. And I can't believe I've consistently been using Notion for that long. Like, that is crazy to me. I'm gonna open up my Notion, and excitingly enough, I promise this to you guys, this will be the first month that you can actually plan along with me with this template. I made this template myself. I got inspired by some other creators who made their own templates, so I also have those linked in the description, but I am going to have this new template that I've made linked in the description of this video if you want to use it and try it out. I've added a few new things this month, but this is a very simple Notion. Some people's Notions go crazy. Mine is a more simple one because I'm a simple girl, and if I have too many features, I get distracted and then I don't use it. Let's open my Notion. So welcome to my Notion. Here is my homepage. So very basic, very simple. I have my home base split up into 3 different categories. We have productivity, work and career, and personal growth. As you can see, if you've been watching for the past few months, personal growth does have some more sections. And then over here is my vision board. So if you do download this template, I'll have my vision board there, but I would really recommend that you make your own. So let's start with productivity and go to my first page, which is goals. So before I even get into this, like I said, this month I was kind of all over the place, and I had to dedicate a lot of time to going to doctor's appointments, waiting on the phone, trying to make appointments. I was just kind of a mess this month. I was not doing well. I was doing actually very, very bad. I definitely did not get anything done. So my first goal was stick to a budget, which, I mean, I guess I kind of did. I didn't really spend that much money on like personal things this month. I remember in August, I went kind of crazy buying a million things to decorate my apartment and film videos and do things like that. This month, I really only spent money on doctor's appointments and like groceries, things I needed. I feel like I didn't really eat out that much. So comparatively to the month before, I guess I stuck to a budget, but I could be doing even better. So also by sticking to a budget, I didn't really even make myself like a solid budget. I just kind of had it in my head. So maybe this month I like actually write one down. Upload a singing reel. I didn't do that because I literally didn't sing the entire month except for a few times when I played the piano. Taking 2 new dance classes. I also did not do that. I barely made it to the dance classes that I regularly take. Make a new gym routine. So I didn't go to the gym once the entire month of September. Like literally not once. We're gonna get to this in a little bit in the plan with me. I did create a gym routine for me to start in October. So through a technicality, we can check that off because I did make a new routine. I just did not go once the entire month. And take a risk. I absolutely did not do that. Oh my gosh, I did take a risk. It's something that I don't really want to share yet, but I am doing something that involves a performance over the next like month and a half, and I'm very excited about it. And I was really nervous to sign up for it, but I did. Long-term goals, you know, if I couldn't even get my monthly goals done, I'm not working on my long-term goals. So, okay, 3 out of 5. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Some new monthly goals. I'm going to say be active every day. There were a lot of days this month where I like barely went outside at all, didn't do any physical activity. Honestly, today is one of them. Maybe this is the month I'll upload my singing reel. Upload an extra day a week. If you're watching this today, I post it. I posted this on a Sunday. Sunday is not one of my posting days. For the month of October, I'm feeling very inspired with my channel right now. I'm trying to post an extra time a week on Sundays. So I'll put that in my monthly goals because it's something that like, if I can't get an upload done on a Sunday, I'm not going to beat myself up over it. But I think that would be really cool if every single Sunday of the month, I would be able to do an extra upload. I just think that'd be really fun. I am going to put declutter my apartment. I stretch every day. Still looking at these long-term goals. We'll get there. We'll get there. That is the beauty of a long-term goal. There is no pressure to get them done in a day, you know? Moving on to daily focus. So this is just where I put my to-do list, my monthly intention, and my gratitude. So as you can see, I have the gratitude all set up for October. I can put something each day that I'm grateful for. Today I am filming my plan with me right now, so I can check that off. Other things I still need to do today though is upload my footage from this video and some other vlogs. I need to edit this video. Clean my room, it's kind of messy. I already uploaded a YouTube video today and posted an Instagram picture that I had to post. There's a form for something that I need to send. My monthly intention was to be positive. There were definitely some moments where I wasn't that positive this month, but I do think that in general I was positive and that kind of carried me through the month. I was as positive as I felt like I could be in that moment. But my monthly intention this month is to create my dream life. I feel like a lot of times I think about all these things that I want to do and I'm like, wow, that would be so cool if I could do this or so cool if I could do that. And I just kind of sit around and let life pass me by. There are so many dance classes that I'm like, wow, that would be so cool if I could take that class and I would feel confident in that class. And I don't go to it because it scares me, but I'm never gonna be that kind of dancer or do that if I don't just go to the class. Or like with my YouTube channel, I'm like, wow, that'd be really cool if I could post a video like that. It would help me grow and that would be so fun to make. And then I get too nervous to make like certain videos. So to create my dream life, I just need to start living my life as if I have my dream life. I don't know. I think I need to be just like a little more bold with my choices and just confident in myself. I don't want to wake up one day and be like, oh my gosh, all of these things I wanted to do just passed me by. Like I don't want that to happen. So I need to be braver and bolder. Weekly reset. So I fill this out on Sunday at the beginning of the week. So this week I already did like some of the things I needed to do. I needed to grocery shop, take out the trash, change Bennett's litter. Still need to clean out my closet. I can do the check off film plan with me. I'm in the middle of filming the week in my life, so like if I could give that a half check. I guess I didn't fill out any upcoming events, but I can't even really think of anything happening this week or next week. Monthly check-in. Okay, I was kind of going through this last night. I swear we made a monthly check-in for September, but it is gone. Like I was making a new one for October. I cannot find my September monthly check-in. So I don't know if we just never did it and I forgot, or if I accidentally deleted it. So wait, I'm so stupid. It's because the month didn't happen yet. Of course there isn't gonna be one. Oh my gosh, am I okay? I literally created this system. There isn't one because I fill it out at the end of the month. Okay, anyways, so let's fill out this month. So what was the highlight of September? Going to Rhode Island. I went with my friend Maggie to Rhode Island and that was a ton of fun. It was super rainy there too. It's just been so rainy on the East Coast, but it was fun. I was able to spend time with her family. This month I want to feel productive. I'll be over the moon next month if I hit 50,000 subscribers. We're getting really close and I think that would be really fun if I could do it next month. One thing I will regret not doing this month is staying consistent with a workout schedule. And I will take care of myself by being nicer to myself. Just with everything going on with my rash and like being on camera a lot. Like I film a lot of my life and I constantly am on camera. I have felt myself being meaner to myself about like the way I look and being not so kind to myself lately. I film all the time and a lot of times I film when I don't have any makeup on or like right when I woke up in the morning. Sometimes I just feel very self-conscious about that, even though I just feel like that would be exhausting to only film when I looked perfect and nice and all of that. So I don't know, I've just been feeling a little down on myself lately. So I don't know, I just need to be a little kinder to myself and give myself a break sometimes. So let's look at last month. I said this month I wanted to feel healthy. Okay, well I felt actually the most unhealthy I've ever been this month, but I think we're ending the month feeling very solid. So I will give it that. One thing I'll regret not doing this month is auditioning and filming. Well, consider myself very regretful. I had one audition this month and I canceled it because I could not get my shit together, like at all. I also had an appointment that was gonna conflict with some things with it. So like it was gonna be a waste of time for me and the casting team if I went, but still, it's not, I was feeling kind of badly for myself about that. And I will take care of myself by going to bed and waking up early. No, I didn't do that at all. So now we're moving on to work and career. So I have my content trackers. I love seeing like numbers and statistics on things. I have been feeling myself comparing myself recently to a lot of other YouTubers and creators who make similar content to me. I feel like right now my YouTube is actually doing the best it's ever done. It's the most consistent it's ever been. But it's funny how you could be doing like the best personally in your career, but if you're still doing worse than someone else, it's easy to feel like you aren't doing enough. So I really like these statistics and trackers to remind myself that like personally I am growing and I'm doing better than I was. As much as like I don't want to take my own advice by saying that's all you need to worry about, that is all you need to worry about, is just beating your personal best. Instagram, for October, we are currently at 3,767 followers. Pretty consistently, I've been getting about 250 followers on Instagram each month. I'm posting a lot more on Instagram. I'm trying to post more updates and more pictures. I give a lot of updates about my channel on my Instagram and videos that are coming out. Like this plan with me, I posted on my Instagram that it was going to be coming out. So if you want to follow me, I would really appreciate it. And I just feel like it's way easier to communicate updates on my Instagram about my YouTube channel. There's just, the platform's just so much easier to like throw out a little update. Also, I think this month I may be doing another Q&A. I haven't done one in a while. So I'm gonna be asking for questions on my Instagram. So I would really love it if you followed me. Thank you to everyone who already has followed me. At this time last year, I had 1,600 followers and now I have 3,700. So gained about 2,000 since last year. To the main event, to YouTube. So I'm currently at 44,550 subscribers. I'm at 422,000 watch time hours. And I'm at 3,319,000 views. And let's compare from the last 3 Octobers. So in 2021, in October, I had 544 subscribers. Then last year I had 13,000 subscribers, and this year I have 44,000. I love looking at these numbers because the first time I ever did this, I wasn't even monetized yet. I had 500. Then the next year I had gained essentially 12,000 subscribers, and since last year I've gained 30,000. Once again, I know I say this every month, but this is your sign not to give up. If you work hard enough on something and you put your all into it, it will pay off eventually. Like there's no way it can't. You know what I mean? Like if you really are consistent with something, there's no way it can't pay off. That's what I keep telling myself. It might take a really long time and it might be super hard and it might not always work out how you thought it was going to work out, but it will always work out. I was so close. My monthly goal was 45,000. Now I do have 2 more days, so we'll see what happens. But I am currently sitting at 44,500. So I was so close. But we definitely hit the views because we're at 3,300,000. I'll say I met my goal. I met half of it. Let's do a new monthly goal. So for October, I'm making the subscriber goal 50,000. I know that's crazy, and I know that's way higher than I've been growing between 1,000 and 3,000 subscribers every month, but I don't know, I just feel confident about this month. I'm about to put my heart and soul into this YouTube channel this month, and I really want to hit 50,000. And my view goal, I'm gonna say 3,500,000. So we'll check back on that in October. And everyone say it with me. We're not looking at blog or TikTok. I leave it there for the hopeful day that maybe I'll want to focus on those, but for right now, content calendar. I really want to show you my content calendar right now, but I can't. I am really excited. For October, last night, I planned out the entire thing. I have all my videos planned, but I don't want to give away the surprise, and I don't want to show you something and then if I don't post it, you're gonna be upset. I'm like, can I blur out the screen? Maybe you can see how much stuff I already have planned out. I'm excited. Audition calendar, I don't have anything filled out for October. I need to go in and update this and then maybe actually go on an audition this month. And then audition log is just where I fill out information about my auditions after I go on them, just to remember. Moving on to personal growth. So like I said, there are some new tabs down here. So let's start with books. There's something a little different with books. I'm really excited about this. Up top, I have my normal, what I'm reading. Do you like how I have 1,000,000 books in progress right now? But I have added a new tab, which is the book of the month. And I think this is gonna be really fun because this is gonna hold me accountable. We can do something together this month. I thought it would be fun since I'm always talking about I wanna read more and I wanna hold myself accountable to read. And based on a lot of comments that I get on my plan with me's, it seems like a lot of you guys are readers too. So I thought I would do a book of the month. In my plan with me each month, I'll pick a book, that's the book of the month. We can all read it together, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts on it in the next plan with me, and you can give your thoughts on it. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out still like how I want this to work. It's a work in progress. I went to Barnes & Noble and I bought the first book of the month that I want to read. So it is Tom Lake by Ann Patchett. Yeah, this book came out this year. It's in Reese's book club, so you can't go wrong if Reese Witherspoon's recommending it. My friend Bailey actually recommended this to me. She just started reading it. If you are a big fan of audiobooks, Meryl Streep is the narrator. The reason I picked this one is because it's set at a summer theater, and obviously I do theater, and that is something that I have had experience with. Like I've worked at theaters in the summer, and I don't know much about this book. I really only know what my friend Bailey told me and what I've read from the little inside cover. I'll read the little synopsis right now. In the spring of 2020, Laura's 3 daughters returned to the family's orchard in northern Michigan. While picking cherries, they begged their mother to tell them the story of Peter Duke, a famous actor with whom she shared both a stage and a romance years before at a theater company called Tom Lake. As Laura recalls the past, her daughters examine their own lives and their relationship with their mother and are forced to reframe their understanding of the world they thought they knew. I'm not really a huge fan of like books and shows set in 2020 because I feel like I already lived it. I don't really want to live it again in like a fake world. But this, because it's a retelling and it sounds like it's more of a story about like a mom and her daughters and their relationship, I feel like that's not really gonna be an issue. I don't know. We'll see. But so I was trying to pick a book that I felt like would appeal to all ages and like all people. So, I mean, I'm biased because I love theater. So I'm excited to read this. So let me know if you are choosing to read this and we'll talk about it next month. Or next month, I'm gonna be like, did anyone read this? And everyone's gonna be like, no. Tom Lake by Ann Patchett. And we're going to finish this out by going through my 2 new pages that I've made. So like I said, I feel like I've really been struggling with having a routine. I did a personal training app for like 9 months, and that really kept me accountable to go to the gym because I was paying a lot of money for it. And I had a real personal trainer who was on the other end kind of guiding me along, and I didn't want to like let her down either. And that worked really well for me for the 9 or 10 months that I used it, but it got too expensive and I felt like I couldn't afford it anymore. And once I quit that, my gym routine and fitness routine kind of went down the drain. So I really need to hold myself accountable this month and get back into it because I'm paying for a gym membership, and as a dancer, like I need to be in shape. I made this fitness page with a little fitness schedule, focus of the month. Let's talk about this. This schedule looks like a lot of stuff, right? But it's really not as crazy as it looks. So I want to go to the gym at least 3 times a week. So I factored in arms, legs, and full body workouts on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That I might change that up, but at least 3 days a week. And then I have scheduled 3 days of walking as well. And this could also be running, a walk or a run. My focus of the month is pretty simple. Like I said, it's getting back into a routine. But I set myself a mileage goal. New York City, you walk a lot. I, in the summer, can walk up to like 10 miles a day. But as it gets colder out, you know, you're not walking as much, you're taking more public transportation, you don't want to go outside as much. I'm setting myself a mileage goal each week. So it's going to be 10 miles a week, and this could be running or walking. Oh, hello. Hi. Bennett has joined the chat. It's just a time where I actively walk somewhere. So even if it's like I want to go to a specific grocery store that's a mile away and I'm actively going to choose to walk there, that's a mile into the mileage goal. And this could be walking outside, this could be running on the treadmill, this could be running through the park, it could really be anything. And then I have a list where I can list all the dance classes taken. So at the end of my month, I can kind of see how much I've really danced and how much I've really done. And then my last page is food. I haven't really filled it out at all yet, but I've been feeling super uninspired with food lately because I just feel like I never know what to cook. I never know what I want. Last month, I got like really inspired for a few weeks and I was cooking like butter chicken and all these like amazing recipes, but I kind of fell out of that recently. So I'm thinking if I do a day of research where I find meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that I like, I add them into this board, and then each week I can pick from these meals, like, oh, this week I'll make these 2 things for dinner, I'll make this for lunch. I think that might be a better system. And then I have little tabs over here for a grocery list and for other recipes that I want to save. I don't know. We're gonna try this out. This is a very, very simple page right now, but that is everything for my plan with me. Bennett is being so sweet in my lap. Let me know if you used my template. Let me know if you liked it. I know it's very simple. That's why I've linked to other creators' templates who are a little better than mine. But yeah, let me know if you have any fun plans for October. So just another reminder, if you want to read the same book as me this month, we're reading Tom Lake. I don't know what is going on right now. I just wanted to try to do something that would make us all feel a little more connected in my plan with me's and have us do something together. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for planning your month with me. I'm excited for October. I hope you had a good September, and I hope you have an even better October. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you in the next video.